Death is the termination of all biological functions that sustain a living organism. Bodies of living organisms begin to decompose shortly after death. Death has commonly been considered a sad or unpleasant occasion due to the termination of social and family bonds with the deceased or affection for the being that has died. For most of the cultures, death is a difficult topic to talk about because nobody likes it. When people talk about it, they always mention how difficult it is to imagine all the things that you leave behind when you die. For example, thinking of how your family or friends will react to your death is possibly one of the saddest things. Most people are afraid of dying. As Steve Jobs said, no one wants to die. Even people who want to go to heaven don't want to die to get there. And yet, death is a destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. It is life's change agent. It clears out the old to make way for the new. Death itself is a huge mystery. But the biggest question of all is, what happens after we die? Christians believe that when you die, you either go to heaven if you've been good, to hell if you've been bad, or to purgatory if you need to be purified. Heaven for them is the fullness of communion with God. Hell, on the other hand, is a state of eternal damnation. And finally, before entering into full communion with God, every trace of sin within us must be eliminated, and every imperfection in our soul must be corrected, and that is why they believe in purgatory. The central tenet of the Hindu religion is reincarnation, which is a philosophical or religious concept that the soul or spirit, after biological death, can begin a new life in a new body. There are a lot of ideas of what happens after life. Some even believe that death is the end of everything. They believe that you die and nothing else happens to your soul. The only thing I believe and hope that will happen to me when I die is to have the answers of all the questions. I want to know why we exist and how we were created. But truth is, we'll never know what happens after we die, until our moment arrives.